everyone, and we are back with another episode of Top 10, where we are talking about our 10 most memorable jobs over our 10 years of existence here at 13 Degrees North. I'm Carrie, and this is Kurt, and this week we're going to be talking about
CG Insurance, one of the best shoots in our recent years that we've done.
hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down.
I'm very, very proud of that commercial. One, because of what it was for. Two, of what it really represents. Three, of all the lives that it has impacted as well.
Yeah. It was special.
It was special.
And I think at the end of it all, that's what everybody was saying. Even when it was released, every person was saying this one was special. Yeah, it really was.
For sure. So, backstory on CG. CG was done for the T20 World Cup cricket tournament. And that commercial was a mix of the greats from the past.
All West Indian.
All West Indian greats. And the youth of today. And we did that, I think that was 3 days of shooting?
It was a 2-day shoot.
No, 2-day shoot.
It was a 2-day shoot, yeah.
Yeah. But that 2-day shoot, the locations that we used, the impact that we had on the communities that we were shooting in, that shoot was definitely a memorable one.
Yeah. So backstory, or more backstory, I should say. So this particular shoot first came to us through, because we actually did it with Underhill Films, who we love.
Correct.
Alex there, he was the EP on it, and he's amazing, and we worked so well with them. And then we had Ross, who was the director and the DP.
Creative,
yeah. And no, he was the ADP. Julian was the DP. Ross was the director. Correct. Yes, you're correct. You're correct. And Ross actually is a cricket fan, which made
major cricket.
Yeah, which made this ad obviously perfect for him, and because he just knew everything when he went. He just knew exactly
all the ins and outs.
Yeah,
of cricket.
He just knew everything. But this job came originally to us before Underhill. It came to us through a company in South Africa called Hey Darling, and Ross was attached to it as well. And we quoted for it and everything seemed to be going along. And then for some reason it switched from Hey Darling to Underhill. And Hey Darling, they told us. And then what they did is they reached out to Underhill and they connected us together. They introduced 13 on Underhill, and they basically said, hey, look, we were working with these people and they know everything about it anyway, so probably you can work with them because you don't have anybody there. So instead of you starting from scratch, just use them. And again, it was magical. A match made in heaven.
Yep. On the in the West Indian country of Barbados, on these shores. Being in Deacon's Farm, for me, was one of the most memorable things about that shoot. Having all the kids and the community out, the kids that we used as the cricketers or the actors within the shoot. Those kids were not from Deacon's, but they were amazing.
And they're actually cricketers.
Yeah.
They all play for their respective schools. They all come there. I think they were from one cricket club.
Yeah.
They casted out of one cricket club, and they were all these kids wanted to do was play cricket
all day long.
Even between shots, when we were trying to tell them, you guys want water, you guys want Powerade, it is hot, we asked you to do a lot, and they were like, can we play cricket?
That's all they wanted to do, just play cricket. They were perfect for what we were doing.
They were.
But yeah, that job was very memorable. Even me swimming far out in the sea to retrieve a ball was memorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, what for you? What was your takeaway from that one?
I mean, again, besides how it started, because I think it just started on again, I use the word magical, like magical for the fact that it was for somebody, it was, you know, another company and then it changed, but they still kept us on and that sort of thing. I think the other thing, if I talk about prep, you know, as usual, but like just the locations, again, I love when we have a shoot that is really creative and we really have to find all the creative elements, you know, for the team to make sure that everything is pulled together correctly, and things like finding the correct locations,
finding the correct stamps. so it's very, very, very authentic.
Finding the correct stamp.
Cricket in the streets in Barbados. What do you use?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah,
because
we had to tell them, you know, well, this is what people here will use, so it looks, like he says, authentic.
Correct. An old chair.
Yeah.
A garbage can. Whatever that's at your hand at the moment becomes your stamp.
Yeah. And this like working around, you know, logistically how everything is happening. Or one of our locations was a church parking lot. It was unpaved. It was an unpaved parking lot, so it looked dusty, which was the creative. You know, it was to look like a dusty place. And there was church that day as well. So not only did we have to find a place for the people who actually attend the church to park their cars, because we were utilizing their parking lot. We had to find parking too for our own people. So we ended up having to get parking at another church that was a little further down the road. So even like working out those types of logistics.
Yeah, and having the same car park rolled.
Yeah.
Bringing a heavy roller and actually rolling it so that you can actually properly play
cricket on it. Yeah.
It was, that shoot.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was good. And I look forward to the next one from CG.
We have, and they have called us. We've worked with them. And I mean, that's the thing, right? You create these relationships and bonds, and then you want to keep them going. And they have worked with us, remember, with Aunt Angie. Yeah. Again, when she came. And that ad actually has been renewed. So, it was really great for the kids. You know what I mean? That was very cool. Yeah. But I also want to touch on the farm location as well, Deacon's Farm. It's not everywhere where you go to a location and the community will embrace you. You know, like neighborhood really embraces you, and I really felt like they embraced us, and they were so proud to be a part of it. To the point where some of the guys that live in the neighborhood, like, he was literally behind the camera, you know, while everybody like setting that and stuff, and he was like, they could have choose to do this anywhere else in the world, but they chose to come here in Deacon's Farm and shoot this. So y'all should be, you know, like really, really like helping to make this happen, because they could have done this anywhere. Yeah. And they were I really love them. They were really gracious, the whole neighborhood. Right.
And when you go into a community that has an existing stigma, but you can go in there and make a positive impact, and also have people who help make that positive impact happen, that is where the community spirit and true Barbadianism actually comes out. And big ups to the community of Deacon's Farm.
Yeah, it's true.
With all the crime and everything that's happening right now in Barbados, just to touch on this slightly, it's good to go into a neighborhood like that and actually see and feel the positivity that exists in most of the communities in Barbados. Yeah. So, yeah, we will come again.
That was very nice. So you know what was cool about that too? Going in there, they had like these little kids from the neighborhood actually knew some of the kids
that were playing cricket,
because they went to school with them or they're into cricket.
And they play against them.
So they play against them, and they literally come up with their chairs and they sit down. They was like watching everything that was happening. So that was that was also very cool as well.
That's a good thing about the impact of film on a community. So until the next one.
Until the next one.
Stay tuned for our next Top 10. See ya.
It's a beautiful day at the Oval. And opening the bowling from the Palm Grove end is Sean Bishop. And here he comes charging in. Right arm over the wicket. Powell takes a huge swing. Richardson is under it and he takes a spectacular catch. Ambrose is operating from the other end. He can strike fear into any batsman. Devon Radford, making his debut, is facing up to Ambrose. What a task. He digs out the Yorker and times it beautifully into the covers. He turns for the second. If he hits it close, he dives to make his ground. Big things ahead for this new crop of youngsters. The future is bright.